Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, how are you?
Having a good week so far?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. So you ready to start?
Yeah, let's get right into it.
All right, so let's start from the beginning. Can you walk me through your childhood?
Oh, okay. Well, my childhood, I grew up in Savannah, Georgia. Um, I was always like real popular in school and stuff. I was a cheerleader. So I started my business when I used to work at this restaurant called the Pirates House in Savannah, and I absolutely hated working there because I used to like to change my hair all the time. And I went in with red hair, and the boss was like, change that hair color by the time you come back tomorrow. And I'm like, what? No. So I was like, I got to work for myself. I got to become my own boss. It's time for me to start a business of my own. So I started selling my clothes out my closet on Poshmark. I made like $3,000 the first night. That was like so much money to me because I was in ninth grade. So I was selling on Poshmark all my clothes that I would wear. I was reselling them, and then ever since then, it just made me want to start my own business. I started my own business, which was called More My Hustle. That went really good for me. It was a t-shirt line, and then I eventually just started my own like boutique, selling all type of clothes and just selling everything. Then it became I stopped with the clothes because I was just like, to make. I need more. Like I'm over that. It's time for me. I'm the type of person when I do something for like a little bit of time, I get over it so fast. It's time for me to do something else. So I started selling hair. The hair business was amazing. I made like so much money off of selling hair. So then I just switched it up, and ever since I just been like my own boss. And
That's
that's
amazing.
it.
Did you always know you were going to be an entrepreneur?
Yeah, because I've never like working for people. I don't like people telling me what to do, what I can and can't do. So I kind of knew like if I was gonna have to, what the life I wanted to live, I knew it was gonna have to be me making it happen for myself, not working for
hmm
nobody else.
So, like, if it weren't for this, like, what do you think you would be doing right now?
Probably in like college, just being like normal, I don't, I don't know, I don't know what I would be doing if it wasn't, what if I wasn't doing what I'm doing now. I have no idea.
Yeah. So, what does your typical day to day look like?
Well, it depends because right now, I've been in Atlanta. I haven't been like traveling much. Most of
hmm
my things have been here in Atlanta. But a typical day is like me waking up, getting my son bathed. We eat breakfast. We have a chef come every day. He cooks for us. We eat. We kind of hang out at the house. We don't really go out much in Atlanta unless we're going out like with some of my friends to the mall. But
hmm
the do is just like go out to eat and back in the house. We kind of just chill out in the house because Atlanta is crazy.
Yeah. So, how have you been keeping yourself busy during the pandemic?
I'm sorry.
You're good. How have you been keeping yourself busy during the pandemic?
Friends, family. That's really about it. It's not really much to do except when I do get booked. Of course, I have to
hmm
go to town. And I have, limit as many bookings as I can do with COVID because, I still have family I come home to. So, it's all about being healthy as well as still making money.
Yeah. So, like, a lot of people know you on social media. You have over 5 million followers. Like, what goes on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't get to see?
Um, People don't really get to see me being like myself and being a mom
hmm
because I don't really have time. Like when I'm with my son, we rarely have time to just like showcase that because he is a lot to deal with. So people really don't get to see me like in full blown mommy mode. Of course, me and Lawyer, we go live sometimes, but full blown mommy mode is like I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not on my phone. It's just me and him. Like we focusing on whatever we doing at the moment.
Yeah. So, what are some things that you miss about life before fame?
Having my privacy, people not caring about certain things that go on in my life. Really just the privacy. It's like everything now is
hmm
everybody in my business. Nothing can happen without somebody having an opinion. That's the most thing that I miss like the most. I wish I could just be normal sometimes because I'm like, damn, like people didn't care when I
Yeah.
got when this same thing happened to me 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's the most thing I miss. But then again, it's my life. This is what I signed up for. This will come with it.
Yeah, and like when it comes to like gossip and drama, like how do you shine through it all?
I kind of just get through it. It's not really nothing I do. It's just everything works its course. A thing that I learned, the most you don't say will make it quicker. The more you don't say, things will blow over quicker. Of course, sometimes it's hard for me not to say anything, but everything always works its course, and eventually nobody even think about it next week. It's gonna be something new on the internet that people gonna be like, "Oh, we forgot about that." You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
everything always blow over.
I feel you. And with that being said, like, do you find it easiest to like address things head on or just let it die out? Like, what works best for
It,
you?
it depends on the situation, because most of the time I don't say nothing,
Hmm.
because things are better left unsaid. Um, but sometimes certain situations they become so big into where you can't not say nothing. It's like I gotta say something because there's so many people at me right now. So it just depends on the situation. Certain things I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm clearing this up, or I got to say something. But most of the time I'm like, okay, whatever, it'll die down.
Yeah, and like, what are some of the good things that come out of like being a celebrity?
Well, main thing, the money. I make a lot of money just off of people supporting me. Of course, like I could post a t-shirt right now that somebody sent me, and people love me so much, they're like, okay, Jayda had that shirt on, I'm gonna go get it. So the next business owner is looking at that like, okay, let me pay her to wear my brand too, because her followers love her so much, they support her, they're gonna buy anything she put on. That's one of the biggest benefits of all of this. Like I have real supporters, people who genuinely like mess with me, and they always gonna support me no matter what I do.
Yeah, and when it comes to working with brands, like, how do you pick like who you work with and who you don't work with?
Well, I just started this thing where if I don't like see me wearing the items on like a regular, like if I went and walk in the mall and say I want to wear this, I'm not promoting it no more. So
Hmm.
now, if you like email my team, they'll send me all the things that people are trying to have me promote, and if I
Hmm.
don't personally like it, I'm just gonna decline it. And it's no shade. Some of the things I just know that my followers won't like to see me in, or it's
Hmm.
not gonna be natural. Because before, maybe like a while back, I would just promote anything, like
Yeah.
things I wouldn't even wear, and people would be like, "What the hell do you have on?" So now I keep everything natural and organic. Like if I went and walk in the mall and say I'm about to buy that, I'm not gonna promote it.
Hmm. And obviously, like managing and maintaining your brand by yourself isn't like easy. So, like, do you have anybody in your corner giving you advice or helping you out along the way?
Well, I've been doing this for like a long time, so I kind of
Hmm.
know what to and not to do. My friends are also like a huge help, even though we're not like professional.
Anybody in your corner giving you advice or helping you out along the way?
Well, I've been doing this for like a long time, so I kind of
Hmm.
know what to and not to do. My friends are also like a huge help, even though we're not like professionals. We're all together. Everybody around me, we all just trying to make things work. But I kind of been doing it long enough to know what not to do and what to do.
Hmm.
And really, my friends are my go-to people. Like, y'all think I should do this? You know what I'm saying? So like, we kind of just help each other out. It all balances out.
Yeah. So, like, in terms of your career, like, where do you see yourself going in the next few years?
Well, hopefully, I'll have like a couple properties. I just really want to be on like some chill shit in the next. Can I cuss? Oh, I just want to be on some chill shit the next 5 years. I feel like my life has been so fast. Hopefully, years I could start like just chilling, like to where I don't have to do as much as I'm doing now. But I definitely will be like established, not having to be like so much on the scene.
Absolutely. And like, what's a fun fact that a lot of people don't know about you?
A fun fact. Um, they know all my business. It's not really nothing that people don't know about me. It's so crazy because I'm so open with my followers, but that's only
Yeah.
because a lot of them have been following me since I was like super young. So they feel like they know me, and it's really like they do know me. But
Hmm.
fun fact was not really fun. It's kind of like a weird fact. I drive with both of my feet. A lot of people don't know, but that's something a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, and like music also ties into your career sometimes. Like, are you listening to any new artists, or is there anybody that you're listening to right now?
Well, I listen to like all type of music. I love all genres. But I don't have like a fave artist right now.
Yeah.
Like everybody is people I've been listening to.
How
The
about
way
a favorite song?
Alan Monet, she will be definitely dropping soon. I love her music. It's good for the soul. It's like that 90s R&B flavor, and definitely be on the lookout for that because I love her music. It's just not out yet.
Yeah, so let's talk about motherhood. Like, how's being a mom?
I love being a mom. It's so fun. I felt like I needed that. It balances me out from like my crazy life because sometimes I'll be at the club and I'm like, I know I can't get this drunk because tomorrow I got to get loyal in the morning. So
Yeah.
it definitely balances things, and it has taught me like to have patience with people and like not to be so like to everybody because I used to be like real snappy, but now I'm still snappy. I'm still snappy, but I'm not as snappy because like loyal could spill something. And sometimes I be want to be like, no, like why would you do that? Then I'm like, he's a baby. I can't say that. So
Mhm.
I'm that with like my peers, my friends, and people I come across. So it definitely has taught me patience.
That's amazing. And I saw like you recently had a turkey drive. How was that?
It was amazing. It was back in Savannah, my hometown. I decided to do it because Savannah is like that's my hometown. I grew up there. And I would do something like that in Atlanta, but I felt like my first time doing something big like that would definitely be better to do it in my hometown where I grew up in. So it was huge. Like it was a line. It was at Walmart. We got Walmart on board. It was a line around like the whole Montgomery Crossroads was blocked off. It was so many people who came out to support me, and it just was like a huge turnout. And yeah, it was big.
Yeah, do you plan on doing more stuff like that down the line?
Yes, for sure. I am with the mayor of Savannah right now. It's going to be something I do annually, and I'm
Hmm.
even thinking of doing something like a coat drive or something for Christmas.
Yeah, so obviously like fashion is a big part of your life. Like, can you tell us about some of the brands that you're wearing right now?
So right now I'm wearing a Balenciaga sweatshirt. Well, not sweatshirt. What is this? Like a sweater? A sweater with some Fashion Nova leggings,
Hmm.
some Uggs. I'm like, they only go see this Ugg. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Of course, I got my jewels on and I keep a nice on. That's it.
I- And like, what's like one of the like more expensive purchases you made this past, few months?
Oh my God. So I brought a watch for my boyfriend for his
Hmm.
birthday. It was a huge purchase. I've never even purchased nothing like that for myself. It was a very big purchase. That's the most expensive thing I've ever brought into my life. So
Hmm.
it was like whatever, because he do a lot, so it paid off.
Yeah. So like obviously like you're big on social media, you have like this brand that's skyrocketing. Like, is there anything that you haven't done yet that you want to do?
It's actually a lot. Like I want to get into like being more on my YouTube channel because
Hmm.
a lot of people love my personality, and of course, Instagram is just a picture. So I
Hmm.
want to start taking my YouTube channel serious because I feel like that's what got me here today, my personality. So I definitely am gonna get or start taking YouTube more serious because it's just time for that.
Yeah, and I saw you on TikTok a lot too.
Well, because loyal. He loves TikTok, so I just have to put myself on there for him. If it wasn't for loyal, I probably wouldn't even download a TikTok. But I'm on it because he loves it, so I just support my son.
Yeah, and how about acting? Would you ever consider doing that?
Yes, I definitely want to get into acting. I just don't really know how to do it, like how to go about doing it.
Hmm.
But that's definitely something I do want to get in soon, really soon.
Yeah, do you think you would ever do music?
No, I used to rap. I'm not gonna front. I used to rap back in like when I was like 16. I had a rap group called Caution. That's
Uh-huh.
actually I met one of my best friends, Des. Des is actually a rapper now.
Hmm.
I'll leave it to Des. Like that's how I look at it. Des is rap. She's a rapper. She's doing amazing. I'm leaving it to her. I can't see myself being a rapper. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah, can you sing?
No, well, yeah, I mean, everybody can sing. Do I sing? No. To me, I do, but everyone else says I can't sing.
Mhm.
Maybe sing or what, but I definitely think I can sing.
Yeah. So like, as far as next year, like, what can people expect from you?
Well, I have a merch line dropping, and of course, I have like many collaborations coming up, and I definitely have a huge collab going on right now
Mhm.
with More Cosmetics. It's going really good, but just be on the lookout. I got like a lot of stuff coming up 2021.
Yeah, and obviously, your supporters are like a big part of your success. Like, would you tell them like anything as far as like a message you have for them or any advice or any, just fan love you want to show?
I love y'all so much. Y'all are the reason why I'm here. Y'all are the reason why I kept going from things that have happened in the past. Y'all are the reason. Y'all are the reason I'm gonna keep going no matter what, because y'all show so much love and y'all give me a reason to keep doing all this stuff that I'm doing. I love y'all, and always be yourself. Always stay true to whatever it is y'all want to do, and that's really all I have to
That's
say. Yeah.
amazing. And my
The
last
way to
question.
babes, the way to babes. You gotta show love to the babes because they are sweet.
Yeah, and my last question for you is like, what do you want to be remembered as?
Jayda fucking Wayda. It's not much. When you hear Jayda Wayda, you know exactly what to remember. I'm that girl. I'm gonna always be that girl. No matter who try to diminish my name, whatever they try to do, like I'm always me at the end of the day. Like nobody could take that away from me. I'ma always just be that girl. It's not much to say.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sitting down and chatting with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank y'all so much for having me.